Good afternoon, is Bob from Trade Genius, the 18th of July. And so Washington is burning, so and Europe is falling apart and China is falling apart. So then the natural thing to do is to make our market go to all-time highs. This is just so 2007, 2008-ish. It's not even funny anymore. So let's go through the charts here. I'm going to go top to bottom on the volume. I'll point out the ones that I'm in and the ones I'm considering. So VXX is now 10% below its VWAP. There is simply no trend at all to the positive. So at some point here, I think a big bounce is likely. The financials, Goldman Sachs reported awful reports. It pushed down. They tried to bid it up all day through the passive buying channels of the NQ and ES. But still down because it's stay away from financials. They're dead. SPY, they lifted SPY into positive, just an all-day grind from the sell-off from right before the open. And now we'll see what the next 2 days brings with options expiration. They obviously killed the call sellers. They killed the put buyers. So now see if they go after the put sellers and the call buyers. And that'll help us understand what's to expect next. GDX, nice grind higher again, another positive day. The Qs just grinded all to 5-day highs. We're almost to a double top of all-time highs, and it looks like that's probably where they're trying to take this thing. UVXY, they've been grinding it ever since they did the reverse split on it. And I think it's down now already over 15% from when they did it. Just amazing. NVIDIA is not higher than it was 2 days ago, but they definitely lifted it today to help the Qs. Same with Apple. We have Apple puts 145, 140 for August. Twitter, I'm watching. Told if it breaks the 20, this could be a 60 to 80 point move. I'm watching it more out of curiosity than anything else. That would be amazing if that happened. Hard for me to see it though. IWM was down today. That's what I'm saying. There's some weird anomalies going on in the market today. You know, a lot of it's due with the banks, and biotech wasn't that strong today either. But this is the smallest companies on the public markets, and it hasn't done anything in months and months and months and months. XLE, we bought puts for August, the 64s. We bought them about 15 cents below where it closed here. XIV, just staying away. I'm just afraid that I'll be in this thing and it goes bidless for something. Something is going to come out of the blue and there'll be literally nobody willing to take your sell price. And I'm just not interested as it's sitting up at 90. SLV back up to VWAP again. Another grind higher day again. XLK, well, nice little aftermarket sell down. I just don't know what that means. I'll have to look at the futures market, see if there's anything there. Nugget up to VWAP here. Nice solid growth on the stochastics. Money flows neutral, but going with the trend. We have IAU, and our stop now is at 1186. Trade's profitable, and we're just staying in it for now. UNG, I didn't trade it. I wanted to get some cold puts the other day, but it's just jumping around a little bit too much for me, so I'm just kind of just setting it aside for right now. Here's dust. We had dust puts. We've been out of them for a couple days now. UCO, I have oil puts for strike 14 for August. I'm looking for these things to be the last hurrah here for oil before it rolls down. Everybody's starting to abandon the OPEC caps. And so I'm thinking that it's going to push down, and plus it's reached over 5% above its VWAP here for UCO. So usually that's a good opportunity to buy puts, and therefore I did. Not quite ready for the SQQQ yet. AG, we're in AG. Our stop is now 771, which is above our buy price. So now we're just gonna hopefully just keep following it higher. So why the Amazon stock? Pretty flat on biotech. XME money flow is starting to reset. It starts to push back higher again. And the stochastic stays embedded like this, and the direction still showing higher, I will re-enter XME. We're in MOS. Our stop is, actually I have the stop a little bit higher, 2360 area, but it's looking good, and I'm going to stay with it. And I think as the dollar keeps rolling over, it's going to support MOS, and we're profitable on the trade. Okay, precious metals here with Wheaton. A little bit of a head scratcher for me. You know, yields were down, silver was up. I expected big move from Wheaton. Not sure what happened. Didn't check any news today. Kind of flattish on the day, which is a little surprising to me. And so I sold some more 20 calls against my position here, and just kind of sitting back and watching it. Looks fine. It's just, I'm just surprised it didn't move. Okay, oil reports coming out next. I think this is the last hurrah higher for oil. And so silica rolled back down again. This is sand for oil, for fracking. It poked its head above the VWAP. It's pushing back down again. Intermediate momentum never got above 60. Money flow is falling away, so I'm expecting this to keep selling. Let's see, dollar keeps drifting down. Eventually this is going to cause some great harm to the stock market. And I'm going to pull up TLT here real quick. Okay, TLT is getting a bid. So you got gold getting a bid and bonds getting a bid, with the market moving higher. So somebody's wrong, and gold and TLT are kind of new to the party. And so I think it's a push to chase the last of the shorts out, get some liquidity to get short, my view. Okay, go back to TWM. Okay, been pretty neutral. URA, I like for it to come back down and get a chance to buy it again. I missed this move here and held on pretty good today. Here's drip. DBAs is holding tight. I'll talk to you about the constituents in a second. Here's coffee grinding higher. I don't know if you guys seen that cold moving through Brazil. I mean, it is spectacular. The words that meteorologists were using were incredible and impressive. And like I said, this is all part of the solar minimum, so don't let these people fool you. It's going to cause great havoc in the ag markets. And so it's a nice steady bid here on coffee since the end of June. I mean, you know, you're looking here to here. Coffee's given itself a move of 19%. Not too bad. Corn, it's gonna just buy the dips. Same with wheat. JGG's holding, and right at VWAP. And we got, I think I already flipped us. And look, here's the yen keeps moving higher. This is going to cause some disruptions in our markets as well. So LJ drifting higher. We're already in other miners, but it's looking decent. There's sugar. So it is a long-term swing. I'm not going to mess around with it just jumping up and down 1 or 2 or 3%. This is the third most shorted commodity in the futures market. And if they start having some harvesting production issues, this thing's going to go through the roof because people are going to have to cover. So it's a good risk reward from where it sits, and looking for a big move in sugar. Oh, sorry about the dogs. Huh. So sorry about that. Somebody came home. And then we have soybeans that are up today. This is one I think is going to move the most. We talked about that, and just waiting to get into back into ultra short semiconductors. This move has played itself out. Going from plus 10% VWAP to minus 10% VWAP is an amazing move. Grinding the VIX down again today. Back under 10. And this is the amazing thing. This is down 2%. The 10-year treasury yield down 2%. So somebody's fearing something, and I just I'm a little flummoxed on the Qs. It's the only thing for me that's really not working for me is I have till September, for the trade, but the move is 8 straight days up, which is pretty amazing. I think it's up almost 5% since July 4th. But anyways, Bob from Trade Genius. I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Probably looking at the Nasdaq to double top, and then we'll just see what happens from there. Have a great day. Bye bye.